Hello, in this video we're going to review the rules of differentiation for trig functions. The first three you want to learn are the rules of cosine, sine, and tangent, as we can see here. So for this you can memorize them as they're given here. For example, the derivative of cosine is negative sine, the derivative of the sine is cosine, and the derivative of tangent is secant square of x, secant square. So as I said, you just can memorize them, but that's not that fun. So let's do some exercises. So in this example, we're gonna find the derivative of f of x, and f of x in this case is the cosine of x times the sine of x. And so here we have a multiplication of two trig functions. And since we have a multiplication, we're gonna be using product rule. So in order to do that, so f prime of x, first derivative, is gonna be, we're just gonna use the first, just keep cosine x as it is. And then the derivative of sine of x is cosine of x. We're applying product rule here. And now the derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. And then the derivative of, actually we keep it as it is, sine of x. And since we have the same factors, we can just group them together. So this first term becomes cosine square of x, and the second term becomes sine square of x. And this is all we need to do. Very simple, just applying product rule. And now we just have another example. In this example, we want to show that the derivative of tangent x is going to be secant square of x. So in order to do that, let's just write the tangent. So we know the tangent is equals to sine of x over cosine x. So, well, so here we have a quotient. So we're gonna use quotient rule. So for example, so here just I like to start with the bottom because I know this one is gonna be the bottom square using quotient rule. And I'm just gonna put the bottom function here without the derivative, and here then the derivative of sine of x, which is cosine of x, negative minus sine, and then the derivative of cosine, which is negative sine x, and we just leave the top function as it is. So we just use a quotient rule. So if we want to group everything together, so we're gonna have on the top, on the numerator, we have cosine square of x plus sine square of x, and that's all over cosine square of x. And actually there's a trig identity, and so this entire top expression is going to be equals to 1. So I'm just going to mention that here by the famous trig identity. This is equivalent to 1. So then so now we have 1 over cosine square of x, which is secant square of x. So yeah, we prove this. Oof, excellent. And finally, we just have another 3 trig functions. Those are for secant, cosecant, and cotangent, as we can see here. So these are not as popular, at least when you're learning calculus. You're not gonna need them that much, but y- yeah, it's if in case you want to do some exercises, you can just get these by using quotient rule. So you can do that. You can either memorize them or you can actually get them by doing something similar to what we did with the previous example. So I'm just gonna mention that here. So we can get these by using quotient rule and of course making the necessary changes. So it's something you can do as an exercise. So so that's it for this video. um, don't forget to like and subscribe and have a good one. Bye.